Hi, my name is Yos. I'm of the spiritual satellite of Los Angeles. This message is in fact an attempt to draw guidelines or write a title that is alternative to what you experience here, what we are experiencing, or we know as the Occupy movement or the 99% movement. I'm as one of the spiritual satellite. After over 1 month together with the occupation, living in a tent in the garden by the city hall, we arrived to very sharp and concrete conclusions about the limitation of the way the movement, how they call it, is taking place. We rather see it as in a larger scale, as a global movement. We don't want to even consider the local political, not even if it's California or the United States. We feel that these people here, they need to reach to the rest of the world, and in this they in fact allow the earth to breathe. California, South California, this area of California is the chakra of the throat of the earth, which feels the nature and the life, and is also the chakra that is responsible of breath. So our message here is an ignition point, is a small fire which will help the earth to start breathe again. And we see the occupation movement and the 99% movement as a fire which consumes, while the fire that we are suggesting is a fire that ignites. Like in an engine, you ignite and then you drive. So this is the message that we uploaded to our site, opensala.com. Both Majid and myself. Today we gathered because the pressure was very high and we saw no way out of this. We were in the camp and people are just banging their heads into the same wall again and again and again. It's very repetitive, and we couldn't convey, we couldn't share with them the spiritual levels of this. They're not ready for it. So that's why we call it a satellite. It kind of took a distance from the main course of the action there, and we are going now to read the document for those who want to see it on YouTube. If you want to see the website, the link will be below, so you can also read it. And here it goes. We are well, the name of this the title of this is these are the breath of the earth and fire from Los Angeles. Okay. We are who we are. We are everyone. We are earthlings, and we all of the earth, of the sea and of the sky. Our mouth speaks for our hearts. All. We are not occupiers. We are not local, but we feel at home where we are. Everywhere is our homes, and we all are passing by. We are guests here. This is our lives on earth. This is a declaration. This is a political declaration. So every party here is is meant to be agreed by everybody. So we are guests on this earth, and that's the point from which we're talking. We're not occupier, we're not local. We are talking to the world. We are talking from Los Angeles, which is the breath. This is the point of breath of the earth. And we want the earth to start breathing. We want to help the ground to start breathing. We feel the earth and we resonate with the earth. This is a spiritual ability. Planet Earth hosts us for a while, nourishes and feeds and loves us with all her abundance and beauty and magic, of which we learn more and more. We do not occupy any land or property anywhere at all. Instead, we realize this is a spiritual world where we all are traveling through spirits. We do not own, neither claim ownership for matters on land nor inside the earth. We don't buy them and we don't sell them. We do not play parts of any market, even if we gift each other with matters of the earth. Instead, our activities sprout and grow in grace. Earth is of all and for all, and everything is sacred. Our mouths speak for all, for our kind and others who live in this dimension, in this vibratory field. Remember, this is a political statement, it's not a song. If you agree to this, then the breath is growing. So be careful, listen to what I'm saying. Help us and the earth to breathe. Instead, we speak even more for those who have no mouths of their own. And in the silent being everywhere, we speak for those under the rule of tyranny every place. Speak for the fragile and victim, and the suffering as well as the victims. We speak for the controllers who wish for inequality. Our breath is sharing. We breathe into and through these words. Because breathing into these words is a part of the breath of the earth. We combine our breath, our personal individual breath, within the breath of the earth. Through our feelings. We provoke them in our hearts and inside our hearts of hearts. We speak for the flora and the fauna of Mother Earth and for the waters. We speak for all. We love you, Earth. We love you, Father, Son. Are you agreeing with this? If you agree, love the earth. If you love Father, Son, then you are with us. This is the level of politics that we want to insist on. First, talk about the things that we can agree on. We are light beings, and we love this galaxy and the other neighboring galaxies, such as Andromeda. We suggest a selection of words and meaning which all of us hearing can agree to. We dismiss matters of debate and disagreement, and we instead concentrate about everything that is truly accepted by us and yourselves. We ask for your consideration of this document as a global one. This document is meant not only to put us on the same page, but as a calling from Los Angeles, as this calling, as they call it now, Los Angeles. Some people in the past call it, for example, Lemuria. We are located at the throat of the earth. This calling is our calling. Our calling is the call of the earth. This calling is her breath. This breath is needed for her to awaken. Your heart participation and soul voicing of this message, or even consideration it with positivity, all are helpful for the earth to breathe. This is a political agenda to enable humanity to rise. This voice and calling is our service to the entire planet and beyond. We are non-local people of the earth. We are forever moving. This is our nature, to change, learn, evolve and grow. Calling from Los Angeles, we also are aware of the many around the planet who are waiting to hear the breath of the earth once more. This is the breath of the earth. It must be said and emphasized that at this moment this document is written This area is under a brutal tyranny called the United States. We do not believe this name serves any truth nor any culture. We dismiss the entire idea by which countries are formed, and we all are crossing any borders drawn by government are not existent, because they contain no truth in them. The breath of the earth, free like its blue sky, and so are we. That this document is the voice of the breathing of the earth. We love the sun, we love the ocean, we love life, we all love. If you agree with this, then you are with us. This is a political document. It's not meant against anybody. Everybody can join this. This is the shift. We are conscious human living on an awakening and conscious world. Earth. To breathe together, we understand we must concentrate in our gathering on which is between us and naturally. This is also our social and political message, all in one breath. We believe that by stating our agreed ground and by insisting only on which we naturally agreed upon, we in fact are allowing a base for the more burning issues to dissolve in truth. I say it again. We believe that by stating our agreed ground, and by insisting only on which we naturally agreed upon, we in fact are allowing a base building a base for the more burning issues to dissolve in truth by themselves. We don't have to get into issues that are in debate. We have to first agree on things that are shared by all of us. This is a must. Then the rest is dissolved by itself. We all are spiritual satellites. The 99 and the occupation are rooted in the past and are far too much limiting and in fact points at a dead end. We also believe the new world must consist on totally new and natural forces. We feel the occupation movement must mature, or it will only perpetuate the failure of humanity to rise. Our enemies are equipped with certain abilities to creation, such as the matrix, of which we must learn if we want to know how to construct new world for ourselves. However, our powers of creation are greater than we ever believed. The awakening of the earth is a must at this point in our revolution to come together in truth. Your individual agreement to the global truth of our unity that described here, of love of this universe, is how we align and make the force needed to solve the rest of the problems we face. But first we must find ways in our hearts and minds to agree on the most obvious. This is all it takes to create, shall we say, the clear, bright skies above our heads, and thus further everything else will fall into place. Thank you.